I was walking back from the gym today, turned on my camera because I heard the Lord say, I was in conversation with the Lord, and I said to him, Lord, why is it that I leave people better than I find them? But when I leave, I am depleted. And I heard him say, I felt him say in my spirit, do these people know me? Do they have a relationship with me? And then it hit me. It was like a switch on moment. Every single time I have come into connection with people, whether that be relationships, friendships, I have always left feeling empty, feeling drained, feeling like something has been stolen, whether that be my peace, whether that be my joy. And it's because, and when I've sat down, I've sat back and I've reflected, because I do a lot of reflection, I do a lot of self-observation. None of these people had a personal relationship with God. It's not enough no more just to know who he is. It's not enough no more just to know his name. It's not enough anymore to have a Bible and never open it, or open it once in a while. It's not enough no more to have people in your life that pray to him when they need something, or give thanks to him when things are going well, or when they're desperate because they're at the lowest. When I'm doing my best, I'm either locked in separately with me and God, or I have people, more time it's my sisters around me, or the odd friend that I speak to every now and again, and we're pouring into each other because they know who God is. They know who God is through the good and the bad. They have a personal relationship with God. They understand how to speak to him, how to hear from him. They understand how to recognize his signs and his wonders. They know how he speaks to them. But then you get people in your life, and a lot of the time, if you're chosen, you would attract all sorts of people. You would attract people that need a lot of healing. And this is why it's so important to protect your spirit, to protect your soul, to use your discernment when you're connecting with people. Because people can lie, and people could paint a pretty picture and act like them and Jesus are close. But how do you spot these people? And this is the thing, these are the thoughts that was in my head as I was walking back from the gym, and I was speaking to the Lord in my head. I was speaking to him, I was thinking, how do you know how to tell the difference between good people that actually like know you for real, or want to know you, or seek you, at least seek you first, even if they don't have a relationship with you? How do you know the difference between people that actually want to know you and do know you from those that lie or just say it because it sounds good? And I heard him say, you will know them by the fruit. And I swear I could have stopped still on that street. I wanted to cry, because when I really stopped, because that's one of my downfalls. One of my downfalls is I don't have many relationships or partnerships in my life, any connections in my life that I can honestly say I can go to if I need prayer. I just find myself praying for myself. There's not many relationships I've had where that person can pray for me. So when I sit down and I reflect and I look back, none of these people had relationships with Christ. And now I'm at a point in my life where, and I feel like every chosen one should be at a point, if they're not there already, where if these people that want to have a relationship don't have a relationship with Christ, they should not have a relationship with you. Because why would you prioritize me over a relationship with the very person that died on the cross for you and your sins? Why would you prioritize a relationship with me over the person that can save you? I can't save you. I can't save you. Why would you prioritize a relationship with me over God, over Jesus, someone so powerful and majestic that can do all things? I can't do nothing he can do. Whatever I can do is temporary. I can't pour in you the way Jesus can pour in you. I can't save you the way Jesus can save you. I can't show you mercy and grace. I can't even love you the way Jesus loves you. So I have decided that I can't trust a person that does not have a personal relationship with Christ. I've realized that I've got to a place, and if you're on your journey with Jesus, if you're on your journey and you know who you are, because if you're on your journey with God, you will know who you are. He will show you who you are. And if he hasn't, then just ask him, Lord, show me how you see me. And he will show you in your higher self He will pour into you. Even if you never felt it before, he would make you feel like you are just, it's something that you can't describe. And if you're chosen, if you have a relationship, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And once upon a time, you may have never been there, or you may have never seen yourself like that. But once you get on that relationship with God, you see yourself, you start seeing yourself the way he sees you. And if you start connecting with people, whether that be a relationship, a friendship, a partnership, if you start connecting with people who do not have a personal relationship with God, they will start taking away your peace, your joy. You will start being triggered by things you used to be triggered by. They will start revealing your old rotten fruits that you had that rotted, that God discarded a long time ago. But then you attract people, because if you're chosen and if you're walking with God, you attract people that are suffering. You attract all sorts of people, whether that be just your natural godly spirit, your glow that people just want to see. They want to see your shine and they want to pull in it. They want to take it. They want it. Sometimes it's not always intentionally to spite you or to harm you. Sometimes it's that some people are suffering so much, they see you in this light and they just want that. They just want to feel however you're feeling. But sometimes it's the enemy. Sometimes the enemy doesn't like your light and he sends his demons to come over there and drain you, whether that be in a form of a counterfeit or a form of a fake friend. But how do you recognize this? And that's what I was saying to God today on the way back from my walk, on the way back from the gym on my walk. I was saying to God, but how do I recognize this? Because truth be told, I've never had a real friend. I've never had a real relationship, because none of these people have known God. So none of these people knew themselves. So none of these people really knew me, because to know me is to know God, and to know God is to know me. Because I spent years committing my life to God, way before YouTube, way before anything. I've always tried to work towards that. The place I'm in now has taken me so much to get here. So I said to God, I asked him, but how do you recognize, how can you identify these people? And he said, you will know them by your fruit, but you will know them by their fruits. You will know them by their fruits. What are their fruits? What are the fruits you need to look out for? Goodness, kindness, gentleness, love, self-control, kindness, if I haven't said it already, peace. Do these people have these things? Do they have the patience? Because if they don't have these fruits, then how can they lead you? And I've noticed it's different. Let's just talk relationships. It's different. I could speak from a relationship point of view. The reasons why my relationships have never worked, and I haven't had many, but the few that I have had, none of them had a relationship with God. So whenever I would act up, whenever I would be emotional, they never knew how to lead. So it was just a mess. They never had the fruits. They never possessed the fruits that they needed to possess, because they never had a relationship with God. And it's hard as a woman, or even a man. It could work vice versa. Either way it could work. And that's when it hit me that being unequally yoked isn't even just for marriages. It's for friendships. It's for any connection. Unequally yoked don't just mean what you do and don't have in common. I feel like the foundation of being unequally yoked is whether you both serve the same God, whether you both have a relationship with the same God. And having a relationship or having a connection with people that don't have a relationship with God, no matter how much you have a relationship with God yourself, it will drain you. Slowly it will start draining you. It will pour in your spirit. The things that you was on fire for, you will no longer be on fire for. The fire may still be there, but it will be slowly burning. It will be a slow burn. And that's when God comes in. And when he sees that you're not discerning this, when he sees that, okay, because he doesn't always jump in straight away. Sometimes he likes to take a step back and he likes to watch his children, and he likes to see if his child has enough discernment to see what's happening and get themselves out of it. But the loving father he is, if he sees, all right, my child ain't moving fast enough, my child ain't gonna get it, he jumps in and he cuts that connection. It doesn't matter how you feel. He doesn't ask for permission. He don't need permission. He doesn't give warning. He will just snap that person out of your life. You having a relationship with God, a connection with God, whilst having connections in these relationships with people who do not have a relationship with God, will drain you. You will start slowing down. You will slow down with your assignments. You will slow down with your purpose. You will slow down with things that you used to be on fire for, taking care of yourself, pouring into yourself, self-love, self-caring, will slowly start to burn. You're noticing you're not in the gym as much, or if you are in the gym, you're distracted, so you're not going as hard as you used to. You're not pouring into yourself as much. You're not taking care of your skin. You're not taking care of your hair. You're not posting regularly. These are the things that were happening to me. And it's only when you're out of it and you're out of the emotion, you can sit back and you can see with fresh eyes, my God. But when you're in it, you're just in it with your heart. You're not using your mind. You're not using anything else. You're just using your heart, and your heart will deceive you every time. Your heart will deceive you every time. God told me today, you will know them by their fruits. So if you are chosen and you are on your walk and you are running with a fire for God, He's given a calling, He put a calling on your life, and you have things to do down here and you know you cannot waste time. Look at the fruit. Look at the fruit. Pay attention to the fruit. Because what happens if rotten fruit mixes with ripe fruit? It starts to spoil the bunch. Check the fruit and thank Jesus.